by the way. No, it definitely takes a toll what their line of work does to them, like having
because like
to
they're
investigate fucking children being decapitated, whole families being massacred.
This should not be
they see
happening.
dead
I don't
babies,
care what.
and that's just it. And I don't think anybody understands the fact that PTSD runs rampant in law enforcement, and nobody quite understands in these cities. They just don't.
PTSD
Do you know
is really
roofers are?
Last player
Did you know
standing.
roofers are? It's a more deadly job.
I'm not talking about the cop dying, dude. I'm talking about what they have to go see. Who do you call whenever you're in the worst situation? You call 911. Who comes? Probably the police. Who do they see? Whatever happened. So that's just it. They go and they see whatever crime in cities like Detroit, Chicago, Baltimore, and even Rochester, New York, or Hartford. They see some crazy shit, man. Like
what's your point though?
I'm saying
What's your ultimate argument?
a lot of these people are mentally strained beyond belief, and a lot of them really aren't.
One enemy remaining.
And a lot of them cannot get the mental help that they need because they do not think of law enforcement as the ones to be having PTSD or any of these disorders. A lot of this stuff has.
That's just plainly not true. When they discharge a, when they discharge a gun, they absolutely have to talk to a psychiatrist and shit. Anytime they discharge a gun in the act of law or whatever they're doing, they have to.
I'm not talking about that. That's
what
also.
You're talking about that is true.
I don't believe that to be true.
Okay.
As far as I know, I don't believe it, but maybe it's true. I'll believe it. But I know that is 100% true. What I said is true. That's my opinion.
Reloading.
It's not really an opinion. It's more truthful than anything. And that's because if a law enforcement officer were to come to his sergeant,
fully an opinion, but yeah.
not really. But if a law enforcement officer were to go to a sergeant, right, and say like, listen, I've been struggling horribly with mental distress, they're probably going to lose their job or lose money, lose time because the state.
Bro, I don't think you know what a normal day is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you know how many murders they've committed?
Damn.
I think you undermine.
Inform me. What city do you live in? I'll look it up and see how many murders.
Rochester,
New York. I'll look up how many you're at. You're acting like every cop on here is seeing murders every single day.
That's
just not true.
I actually listed off cities that it would probably be worse in, which was Detroit, Chicago, and Baltimore. Baltimore's a horrible city. Did I say Rochester? I don't live in Rochester. Hartford, Connecticut. I don't live in Rochester. Rochester's just a smaller city that I know has a lot of crime in it.
Here's the thing. When talking about this, everybody has their different experiences and obviously their different opinions, and there's facts. And when looking at facts, they're not necessarily facts because people are really good at manipulating quote unquote facts to appear the way they want them to. So it's really hard to use facts to back your opinion, especially nowadays.
Another thing is how fucking biased the news is, man. Like the media news, it's so bad, man.
It's bad, man. It's really bad.
The worst.
Republican or Democrat.
So in Baltimore, there were 309 deaths. That's less than a death a day.
That's pretty high for a city. That's pretty high.
I don't think it's not.
That's high. Compared to America, that's high. To be honest, for a first world country, that's high.
And we're getting our fucking shit curves on then, man. Fucking, I can give two fucks on it.
You almost got the knife.
I do not believe you're going to see the other side, which is okay. It's your opinion. I don't think you're willing to see the other side. I don't know exactly if I'm fully able to see the other side, but I'm a
last player standing.
Yeah, it's really hard to look at somebody else's perspective on something this serious.
Yeah.
Because especially when you have a strong opinion.
Yeah.
Which is why all these things are gonna exist forever, and it's gonna be impossible to solve because everybody, to put it in a simple way, everybody in America has their own egos. They don't give two shits about what the fuck you're gonna say. They may act nicely about it, but they don't give two shits. They're gonna keep their own opinion.
I
Goal to divide each other the whole fucking lives. It's just
Okay.
That's just the way the world works. And you know, I think people need to realize this, and I'm not saying don't do anything about it, I'm saying this is just a very racism's problem. It's just the way people
gonna be hateful.
This can have you.
It's being uneducated, so I hope it ends at some point.
it's not necessarily being uneducated, because there is educated people.
It is ignorant, and it is being
It's
uneducated.
ignorant.
It is ignorance. Can have you.
Necessarily the deal.
Well then, how's it being explain
There's
to me how
ignorance.
He's still focused on the conversation.
That's just
Lol.
weird. And,
Yeah, well,
I'm
and there's
well, that's-
smart people that are
Smart ass,
uneducated.
that's all
Hold on,
it is,
that's a
bro.
different perspective. So that's a perspective. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're stupid, willing to see any truth. They just listen to whoever they listen to.
I got miseducated.
Yeah,
There we go. That's a good way to put it.
educated
That's
on
the
other
best-
things, but
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
That's actually a really good way to put it.
One
Doesn't make
enemy
you a
remaining.
dumbass, it just means, like, you missed it.
Flawless.
ignorant.
Oh, good shit, Sage. Oh,
Racism,
we were.
it's been a problem in America's history for a long time. And you know,
It's fucking
And a lot of other countries too.
yeah, racism.
every place in the world.
America's nowhere near the most.
It,
racist
here,
country in the world.
here's the thing that I like to think about is like racism and all sorts of things in America are not as bad as they are in the rest of the world. Actually,
That is
That's true. I wanna
but
agree, yeah,
I like to think of that. But at every single time, everybody's like, but it's still bad. And yes, I agree, it's still bad, and we're all working to solve it. But it's
doesn't
not as
undermine it, it's
bad
saying, we're
as
not
the rest of the world.
But that doesn't
I
mean
will say our government isn't the best in the
No.
in the world. to treat their
There's
citizens.
statistics. There's statistics on how it's not the best in the world.
Like,
no.
And
the
how
government
it's
is not.
very not good at all. It's especially with
And we
this recent
spend shit
election,
on
it
us for
proves
this
how much it
COVID
sucks.
shit.
Oh no, I'm
how did I not hit him?
supporter, but I think he royally mismanaged it, but so did all the governors. All the governors. So nobody ever really
Man, I can't hit a shot for
Why do we
fuck's sake.
vote for Joe Biden and Trump? What the fuck? Who did this?
There were not.
bro, on it, bro. Oh my god, this is one of the worst elections in U.S. history. I don't think there's ever been one this bad.
You're supporting two people that
One enemy remaining.
Oh, I killed the jet. What the fuck? Dude, I'm really good at these double kill rockets.
I don't know what people expect from Joe Biden though. Like, the dude's been in office for how long now? Now he's just ancient.
46 years, bro.
You typed in the wrong chat, Karma. Lol.
I have my shit
No,
on
I guess
Japanese
you have
because
4
I
years
like
to
how
see what he does. We
I
saw
will.
Yeah.
Trump and look
I
at
saw
that.
I saw an analogy. If somebody was
Trump
working
did
on your
alright.
house for 46 years and didn't
Not
make any
alright.
progress,
Well-
let them
He did
work for
okay
another
compared to
4.
Obama. He did better than Obama.
He wrote Obama's
He wrote
economy,
a
dude.
Like
What?
at the same time,
Obama's
though,
economy.
what were they doing in office? They
Ocon-
were, like bombing
Obama
innocent
came-
kids in the Middle East.
You mean his
for, like,
worst
COVID.
economy in United States history?
So, are you-
Obama took in the worst economy in the United
Yes,
States
he took in
history.
a
Yeah,
recession.
no.
Came in 2008
no.
recession.
I agree, but then he took the longest in United States history to pull out of a recession.
Well, that's because it was so damn bad.
What are you talking about?
It's up, it was horrible. I don't think you remember how bad it was.
Oh, I'm so blind.
My parents damn near got a divorce, probably. I think most of ours almost
Oh yeah,
did.
no, it was rough. But, like,
Oh,
Player
shit.
standing.
people forget how bad the late
Yeah, people forget that as soon as someone's elected, it's not exactly they just all of a
I'm
sudden
actually really glad we got it. We got the jet in our group. I've honestly been really curious about like his kind of perspective on these kind of situations.
And he turned it around, and unemployment was at a record low, and fucking, what are you talking about?
That's a good question. What are the reasons why people hate Trump? What he's done internationally actually is pretty good.
That's
And
what I
it's
was
not
gonna
that
say.
bad.
See, and this is why you can say I'm not like being biased. Yep, those terrorists.
But
Fucking, we should be.
But those happened. That happened in the middle, and nobody fucking remembers or pays attention to the middle of anything, no matter what it is. The beginning and end of his session was the worst ever.
It was.
And that's all anybody remembers.
Yeah. No, I happen to agree with that. I think Trump
There's
ruined his
actually psychological studies that prove that nobody remembers the middle, or rarely people remember the middle, and they always remember the
One
beginning and
enemy
end.
remaining.
Why? I don't know.
Because it's closer to the voting day.
No. I mean, if anything, if you're gonna read a list of words, people are gonna remember the words at the beginning and end of the list, and that's it.
Oh, I got it.
I'm talking about like basic
Can I
psychology
just
of.
say how crazy it is? Can I say how crazy it
Yeah.
is? How much fucking illegal shit Trump has done, but like reverse scenario, if any.
I know,
Democrat
right?
does any
I
shit,
agree.
He's screaming, and honestly, they are screaming about some QAnon fucking conspiracy bullshit. It's like, dude. It's
Somebody brought up that it's because he's mad that people pointed him out for doing it, so he wants to point other people out for doing it because he's just mad.
You know what I
Isn't
mean?
that
No,
just
it's
government?
crazy.
That's so sad, but it's just fucking government, man. It's
Yeah,
just
they
not
use
like
their
the
position in
States.
power.
Level, dude. This dude has done a lot of shit that's
Nah,
never
man,
been
the
done
Clintons
in
are probably the
history.
worst. The Clintons have like the
Oh
most
God, here we
conspiracies.
go. Here we go.
Oh yeah,
They
fucking
do.
Hillary eating a kid's face. Yeah.
There we
What
go.
the hell?
Not like that, but there was
What
some
the
really like.
fuck?
Ever heard that
I don't
one?
know if I believe it.
No?
Kennedy, 5. What else we got?
Hillary eating a kid's face? Are you
Seen that
what?
one?
No.
I've never heard that.
There was some.
I have never heard that.
guy who got thrown into, like, he was like, saw some video apparently.
I'll just charge you.
Killed himself.
I don't know if I believe that, man. How many info wars were you watching, man?
I don't even know.
That's crazy shit.
It's so weird.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people here.
Somebody put on a Hillary Clinton mask and ate a little kid. There's a little kid in someone's stomach.
What the hell? I have never heard of that.
Have you never for real heard of it?
No.
Thing. I don't know, man. Conspiracy theories or something.
That's just scary. True or not, that's scary.
It's just like,
Actually, I think it's more scary that somebody brought it up.
Somebody had a video of it.
say that.
Jeez Louise.
Oh yeah, apparently there's a video of it, and if you
Yeah.
see it, the FBI's gonna come and kill you and like cover it up as a suicide.
What the
No, I was
Holy
talking
shit, man. Totally believe that.
yeah, I was more or less talking about the fact that Bill was confirmed to fly 26 times on Epstein's plane.
Oh yeah.
That was
Here's the thing that people
He
try
got
to
his- he
say
got his
about
dick
it.
sucked,
People try to
right?
say about
And that was a big conspiracy. And then fucking Trump has a whole porn star.
15-year-old
that he
girl.
fucked.
What are you talking about? On an island. That was taken.
What?
Yeah, wait, what were you talking about? We're talking
I
about
was talking about the whole Monica Lewinsky
Yeah,
thing.
Mon-
why
he's talking
he
about
was-
Monica.
I
You're
don't really
talking
give a
about
fuck
Epstein.
about that.
Trump
He's
is a
not
what?
pedo.
Fuck, dude, he's
Probably.
come on.
He's a fucking pervert, probably.
There's no evidence of it, but
I don't like calling people perverts. Everybody's a pervert in their own way,
You see him
dude.
Talk about his
That's
No,
just
not
kinda
everyone
No,
is.
no, he's sick. Like, it's
Okay.
one thing being like sexually disturbed. It's another fucking talk about your daughter saying that you date her. She doesn't
That
daughter.
was-
Whoa.
weird.
Okay,
That
that's
was a
weird.
little weird.
Whoa.
No, he
Okay,
called
never
his
mind.
daughter hot, and she is hot, but that's just weird, man. I'm
No,
not
you don't
mad.
fucking call
No,
your
he
daughter
said a
hot.
lot
You
of
say that
things.
she's like.
Yeah, that was that weirded
Oh,
me
it's up
out.
top on the barrel. Look out.
I,
Right now.
I hope you'll-
Suck.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Cocks off and
Flawless.
That can care less. They got it.
3 and 10. Like,
What is perverted? Like what is like?
sexual deviant, that's sex addiction. all honesty.
Ah.
If I have
Okay.
to describe this to you, I'm concerned.
Well,
It's just
well,
like-
it's more
it's
like
about,
it.
like,
Like
the-
I have an idea of what it is, but like specifically, like
Yeah. Like,
Like-
what makes you weird and what makes you a pervert.
yeah.
When you're looking at little kids, dude.
Okay.
I don't know,
makes you
is
feel
That's
that's a
yeah. That's a
pedophile.
see.
That's a little kid.
There's a different word for that.
What are you? What you want a definition for what?
I
Pervert.
was just saying, like,
Pervert
what
is a sexual
crosses the line from being like a pervert? It's like,
Well,
Ask me and I'll tell you.
I mean, a pervert is
That's
a
fun.
creep as well, though. In all honesty.
yeah, it's like interchangeable. Whatever.
Yeah.
See.
So then,
Man, I hate the English language. It's so stupid.
if I could vote, I would vote for Trump. But if I'm honest with you, I hope Joe Biden does amazing. If he doesn't do well,
You better hope so.
yeah, if he doesn't do well, I mean, that's not going to be
Player
very good.
standing.
Hey, my shots for shit. What the
Yeah.
hell?
I think because there's a lot of conservatives out there. that
Spike
I know for a
planted.
fact want him to join. That's just not the way you want
I
it.
don't know much about the election system to talk too much about it,
You're a
honestly.
Conservative, Democrat, either way, you hope your president does well because.
Yeah, that's
they
all I
do
want
everything.
is a president to do well. And to be honest with you, I'm 100% certain that we've got a good
Check.
mix of
Charges?
presidents.
Check.
Trump did
Brakes?
okay with foreign affairs, right?
No worries.
He did
Yeah.
okay. He did pretty good all around on that type of stuff.
Economy
well.
wasn't too bad either.
The economy was good. I'm not gonna count coronavirus. But you know,
Okay, dude.
The
I'm
response
just gonna
was
discount that
horrible. It's the reason why he didn't win.
200,000 lives.
That's
no,
not
no, no.
No, no, he meant the economic impact of
no.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
The
He's right.
eco.
Economic wise, that's true.
No, the way he dealt with the coronavirus situation is not smart. I'm not saying it's easy to deal with, but the way he dealt with it is not great.
Downplayed it and acted like it wasn't real. Like it isn't
That
happening.
was just
Nah,
stupid.
No, he did do that.
That's the downfall of him.
Yeah,
Entirely.
that's
The
what
reason why
did
he's
get
not
him real,
president right now.
And also the fact that he's acting such like a baby because he didn't get elected, you know?
Yeah, so do Democrats.
Well,
It's just
yeah.
the way they all act.
You're dead.
That's not good for the American. I do not think Biden cheated. I don't think he cheated one bit.
I don't think anybody cheated.
If he did, not enough.
No, dude, no one did.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe in the Russia thing. I don't believe in Biden cheating.
There's actual proof that Russia was tampering.
There's, I mean, it's
And Trump barred a lot of people from
Last player
going
standing.
up on trial, which why would he do that unless he has something to hide?
I killed her! Fuck yeah! I got the kill.
I think it's fun. But
It's cool, chat.
I do think.
I don't have a chat.
Cross-
Dude, I'm too used to streaming. What the hell?
Election really low for the Americans.
What's
Have
great?
you seen
What's
Yes,
crazy to
Trump
me
is refusing
like,
to leave
people
office,
say,
but
"I
once
don't
it comes
know," and
time
just
and
fucking,
all
like, straight facts I tell you that are like corrupt as fuck about the president. Yeah, whatever. I
Well,
mean,
they're not necessarily.
other than
straight.
that,
Freaking
they
Moses,
are straight
Satchel.
facts. I can show
Okay,
you the
to be
fucking.
fair, let's
What?
look at this. Let's look at this.
They're
There was
straight facts.
6 Michigan voters, a swing state, that were older than the oldest person alive. That's just what they found because that's so fucking atrocious. The
Yeah, that
oldest
is
person alive.
That's also
mean-
a little weird, but
I mean, like a little though, bro. Like that shit's mad sus.
do I think it's? I don't know if it's. Well, Michigan is pretty close, but I don't think it's enough for him to win the election. I do think there was.
I'm
some-
not saying it's not about if it's enough or not. It just shows that there's fraud. That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, there's always been a like. I agree. It just shows the fact that there is fraudulent.
Dude, I cannot hit a shot for this.
The American election system is wrong. It is.
Shit on.
So. It was kind of camping.
Last player standing.
Item for 200. I don't even know how that's possible, but I hit him for 200.
Spike planted.
Oh, I need to get water. I'm talking so much, and now I'm so, like, my mouth and everything is so dry. I need water. I think this is lit. Alright, nice try.
They stopped playing horrible. It was good talking to her. Difference of opinion.
We still got rounds.
Match point.
We do? It's 12. Okay, I thought it was 13. But anyways, it was good talking to you. I like talking to people with.
No, for
Yeah.
sure, bro. Like I can link you.
Honestly, I've been kind of curious to get a
Voter fraud
perspective
is
on a
Not a thing.
Trump supporter. Honestly,
I don't know if I agree with that. I think there's a little bit of voter fraud, but it's not enough to win the election. Even if there was
Point
any.
0.00001 maybe.
Maybe.
I definitely think with technology and whatnot, there probably is some, honestly,
There probably is.
but
It's
not nearly enough to make any impact.
Probably on both sides. Definitely. Everyone wants to think that the Democrats so bad ones, the Republicans so bad ones. They're kind of
Nice.
pretty bad. They're pretty bad. They have
Joke's
kind
over. You're dead.
No
of
sage.
whatever one they think did better.
Last player standing.
Damn, I suck so
They really
badly.
didn't. It did nothing. Just
Dude,
like the Democrats.
I can't hit any shots.
Welcome to my world.
But you voted Republican though.
Yeah,
Why?
Spike planted.
because you know I was Republican.
That's right.
You know, just because my
Attackers
my,
win.
my views of law enforcement. But like, if I were to be quite
Gotcha.
honest with you, I don't think.
Big.
GG. Hey, and that's the game. It was a great game. Learned a lot. Hopefully it isn't too less. And hope you all have a great day.